Fellow Ugandans and members of the media, we are just a month and a few days to the general elections, which will take place in January 2026. I want to commend the Ugandans, the Electoral Commission, the security agencies, and the candidates for ensuring, to a reasonable extent, compliance with the law, save for some notable incidents involving some of the actors. In our experience this far, the tension points between the security forces and, unfortunately, almost always one of the political parties, specifically the National Unity Platform, is always about infringement of guidelines set regarding departures from designated venues and routes for rallies. And I want to point out here that in all the cases, these routes are agreed upon between the representatives of the parties and the Uganda police. So we note that we have been witnessing rallies taking place in trading centers, markets, and along the roads, and also flouting traffic rules, which including driving or riding recklessly, being carried in dangerous manner in motor vehicles and motorcycles. Within the same context, I want to say that there is a need to collocate the right political expression and attendant freedoms of assembly and expression with rights of other members within the same ecosystem to go about their normal businesses. I think this is very important for us, that as we carry out this activity of campaigns and eventually elections, we must also be alive to the rights of others to carry out other activities. It is our duty as Uganda Police Force to ensure that both sides enjoy their rights and freedoms, and whoever breaches the law is handled appropriately. It is a delicate balance, but it is indispensable, and one that we are all enjoying to ensure. None can be dispensed at the expense of the other. We don't suspend everything else because we are conducting campaigns. In these electoral activities, each of us, therefore, has both rights and obligations. I wish to highlight some of the incidents that have happened to emphasize our areas of concern. On October 28, 2025, at around 1300 hours, near Obote village in Lira district, supporters of the NUP presidential candidate attacked police officers. They punctured the tires of the police vehicle, removed the key chip sensor, and various items were stolen. On October 29, 2025, in Abim district, people purporting to be private guards of the NUP candidate assaulted Edigo Emmanuel, who was subsequently hospitalized. On November 24th, 2025, the new presidential candidate led a procession from the party headquarters to the campaign grounds in Kawempe North and Kawempe South. During this period, the security personnel were pelted with stones at both the party headquarters at Kavule and along the routes. Several officers were injured and some vehicles damaged. Security forces responded by deploying public order tactics to control the crowd, and multiple arrests were made, and suspects have since been charged to court. On November 27, 2025, the new presidential candidate held his campaign rallies in Kayunga district. His final campaign event was to be held at Lugasa Parish, Kayonza Sub-County, Bale constituency. He arrived late and attempted to campaign after the 6 p.m. stipulated time. Police officers tried to stop him, but he refused to comply, leading to the campaign being halted and the crowds dispersed. On November 28, 2025, in Iganga district, stones were thrown at officers immediately after the candidate concluded his campaign, and by the candidate I mean the NUP candidate. Officers responded to the violence by dispersing the rowdy crowd, during which unfortunately one civilian fatality occurred. And I want to emphasize here, nothing whatsoever merits the taking away of the life of a Ugandan, where that life can be protected and saved. And our duty is to protect and save the lives of Ugandans. I wanted to emphasize this aspect here. But in a way, sending a message that we need to respond to situations in a positive way without causing situations which can cause loss of life. I also would like to explain the activity that we carried out in Imbarara on the 7th of November 2025. This was a planned operation following investigations into the activities which I have earlier enumerated. And I took a decision that now that investigations had reached a certain level, there was a need to arrest the suspects. And therefore, on the 7th of November, we carried out an operation in Imbarara to arrest the suspects who were involved in the different acts in the different areas of the country. We strongly condemn all